Now we are required to find the current in this branch using Norton's theorem. For Norton's theorem, we need to calculate two things. First is Norton's current, or you can say short circuit current, and second is Norton's resistance. For short circuit current, we will have to short circuit this load resistance. Why this is load resistance? Because we are calculating the current in this branch. That is why we are considering this resistance as a load resistance. Okay. So for short circuit current, we will have to short circuit this resistance like this. Okay, I have short circuited this resistance. Now we are required to calculate this short circuit current in this branch. That is also called as Norton's current. Now the current in this branch is 2 ampere. Now to find the current in this branch, let us ground this node. Okay. After grounding, the voltage at this point will become 0. Okay. Now if I ask you what is the voltage at this point, the voltage here is 0 volt, here also 0 volt, but once you cross this voltage source, the voltage here will be 10 volt. Why? 0 plus 10, because we are going from minus to plus. There is a rise of 10 volt. Okay, so here the voltage will be 10 volt. Now the voltage at this point is 0 volt because it is short circuited directly. The voltage at this point and this point will be equal. Why? Because there is no resistance in between them, so there is no drop. So voltage at this point and this point will be equal, that is 0 volt. Now 10 volt here and 0 volt here. So 10 minus 0 upon 1 will be the current. Okay, that is 10 minus 0 upon 1 is equals to 10 ampere. So current in this branch is 10 ampere. So our short circuit current will be 10 plus 2. Incoming current is equals to outgoing current. So short circuit current is equals to 10 plus 2, that is 12 ampere. So first part I have calculated, that is short circuit current, or you can say Norton's current. Now for Norton's resistance, the procedure for Norton's resistance is same as that of Thevenin's resistance. For that, I will have to short circuit the voltage source and open circuit current source. Okay, I mean to say independent voltage source and independent current source. So I have short circuited this voltage source and open circuit the current source for calculating the Norton's resistance at this terminal. Okay, at the load terminal. Now we can neglect this resistance. Why? Because no current is going to flow, because there is an open circuit. So I can neglect this resistance. So at this terminal, the resistance seen from this terminal is 1 ohm. Okay, because no current will go through this path. Only the current, the total current will go through this path. So our Norton's resistance is equals to 1 ohm. Okay, so Norton's resistance is 1 ohm and the short circuit current is 12 ohm. Now I can convert this whole circuit into a Norton's equivalent, that is a current source in parallel with a resistance. This current source is Norton's current and its value is 12 ampere, which we have already calculated, and the value of this resistance is 1 ohm. Okay, now connect this load resistance at this terminal to get the current I in this branch. Okay, now I can easily calculate this current by current division rule. So I is equals to total current into 1 upon 1 plus 2. Okay, that is other branch resistance. We are calculating the current in this branch, so I will take the other branch resistance at the numerator. So 12 into 1 upon addition of these two resistance, that is 1 plus 2, which will come out to be 12 divided by 3, which is 4 ampere. So again, one thing I told you, if you know the Thevenin's equivalent, you can directly calculate the Norton's equivalent. That is, in the previous class, Thevenin's voltage was 12 volt, Thevenin's resistance was 1 ohm. I told you that short circuit current or Norton's current is equals to VTH by RTH, that is 12 divided by 1, okay, which is 12 ampere, which is equals to the Norton's current. Okay, and one more thing I told you, that the Thevenin's resistance is always equals to the Norton's resistance, that is RTH is equals to RN. RTH is equals to RN.